A productive workspace isn't just about cute aesthetics, it's about accomplishments. So, today I'm going to walk you through 5 systems that help you create a productive workspace so that when you are in that space, you are accomplishing goals and getting things done. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through 5 ways to create a productive workspace. Because, truth be told, if you are constantly sitting down to do a task, to complete something in business or in life, wherever it may be, and you're never reaching the goal, or the goal always seems to have something else to finish, it can honestly be the workspace in which you're working. These systems can apply to whatever activity you're doing, whether you're reading a book, spending time with your family, managing your business, completing work for a project. Regardless the activity, you want to make sure that the area, the zone that you're using is set up to enhance that activity, to support that activity. So I'm going to jump into the 5 systems that creates a productive workspace no matter where you are. So one of the first systems we're going to jump into is clearing the clutter. Physical and mental clutter can completely derail a project, a goal, a task. You want to make sure that when you are sitting down, you have the most space possible in your mind to not only think, but to process. When you have too many things around you in your physical space, your brain actually doesn't know what to focus on. It doesn't know to focus on this camera while you speak or focus on the pile of laundry over there on your couch, right? So, clearing the clutter is all about making sure that you are in the mental space and the physical space to actually get the work done. So, one way that I suggest to do a deep clutter cleaning is on Sundays. So, a part of my Sunday system is taking a complete overhaul of my workspace. I'm talking about putting papers where they go, putting books back, making sure that the computer is clean, tabs are closed down, the computer is shut down, everything is tidied up and is ready for your work week. Now, this is also a part of my 10-minute shutdown ritual that I'll go over in step 3. But there you go. That's a tip. Now, the next system you want to focus on is creating designated focus zones. Okay, what I mean by this is creating spaces where certain activities happen. So, what happens is your brain, it's a memory muscle. So, the consistency of having a zone where you do specific activities helps your brain understand that when you're in that zone, this is what it should be focusing on. So, for example, when you read in the same place, whether that's a chair in your bedroom or on your couch. Make sure that your brain knows when I'm in this space, this is what happens. But what happens if you are spending 80% of your time on your couch watching television, but then you go to take your laptop and work in that same space? Your brain is not familiar with completing work when on the couch. It's used to relaxing, chilling, watching Netflix. And that is what you're going to feel like. So you're not going to be as productive as you would in your designated workspace. So some of the common areas that I say create focus zones for are, of course, for work, but for reading and leisure things that you like to do, for watching television, for eating. I don't eat everywhere. I eat when I'm relaxed and I want to take a load off. Those are some of the common areas that you can create focus zones around your home. Now, the third system that I need you to adopt immediately is my 10-minute shutdown rule. So, this is where I take the last 10 minutes of my workday and I shut down and kind of get ready for tomorrow. So, a few things I do is tidy up my desk. Now, this is not the complete overhaul like on Sunday, but this is making sure that things are placed back in their rightful places. So, when I sit back down tomorrow, I'm ready to go. Another thing that I do is clean up my desktop. Desktop organization can be so distracting. You have way too many apps open, way too many tabs going. And when you sit down the next day, you don't know where to start. You don't know where you left off. So just making sure that you close as many tabs as possible. If you can completely shut down your computer, that's what I recommend. But if you can't, just making sure that things are minimized to what you need when you come back to work. And one of the last things I'm going to say in that 10-minute ritual is to see where were you most productive today and where did you fall off. If you had spaces on your calendar where you could have been more productive, I want you to outline what happened in that moment and what limited your productivity. And any activities or any tasks that you did not get done today, make sure that you go ahead and move them to tomorrow. Now, the fourth system that's going to be a game changer for you is digital organization hacks. There are so many ways that you can organize your email system, you can organize your folders on your desktop to assist you when you're completing a task. Do you know how much time is wasted looking for items, looking for a folder, looking for images, looking for an email? All that is wasted time and effort. Where if you had a system where all of your images for your website were in a folder, all of your affiliate resources were in a folder, all of your digital products that you sell were in a folder, imagine how much smoother operating your day to day would be. So, a digital organization system I say create is just making sure that you have digital folders that are clearly named. They only contain that content and nothing else, that they are organized in some kind of filing system, whether that's date modified or alphabetical by name, but they have a system to how the folders are stored. And then honestly, they're all stored in one place. So if you're going to store everything on your hard drive, store everything on your hard drive. If you're going to use an external drive, use an external drive. But don't place material in two different spaces. And last but not least, the part I like the most is give your space some inspiration. I love tack boards like this that allow me to tack up some of my favorite prayers, some of my favorite affirmations. You want to make sure that your space inspires you. One thing I love is stress relief lotion. Make sure that your space has everything that you need. What inspires you? If you have certain photos of family that you love, make sure that those are in your workspace. And it's important to have visual reminders of your goals. So if you have a place to actually post your weekly goals, post them. Remind yourself what you're working towards. And again, you want to add inspiration so it doesn't add clutter, but it just adds clarity. It adds confidence. So I'm going to task you with implementing at least one of these systems this week. So, which system is it going to be? Are you going to focus on clearing the clutter? Or maybe you need to focus on creating those designated focus zones? Or maybe you need that 10-minute shutdown ritual so that you're set up for the next day. Or it may be your digital organization. It may be time to update that. Or it just may be time to add a little pizzazz and inspiration to your workspace. Whichever it is, take one system at a time and you will get there. So let me know in the comments which system are you going to start with? And if you have any cool productivity hacks, share them too. I'm always looking for some new ones. So until next time, I'll be somewhere planning and organizing my way through life and business.